problem for number 25 because somehow I got cut off. All right, I've written the formula for my problem. Now I have to find the maximum height of the ball. So the ball is going to go up and come back down. The maximum height happens at the vertex, which is the axis of symmetry. So I need to do negative b over 2a. So negative b is negative 80 over 2 times negative 16. Okay, I put this into the calculator so that you can see that it is 5 over 2, which is 2.5. Now that I have the 2.5, I know that it's here at 2.5. Now I've got to take the 2.5 and plug it back into my equation here to find out what the maximum height is. And here you can see that I've typed it in my calculator. I'm going to hit enter and I get 104. So back to my review sheet, maximum height is going to be 104 feet. How long will it take the ball to hit the ground? So now I have to take negative 16t squared plus 80t plus 4 equals 0. Common factor is going to be 4. I'm going to go ahead and take out a negative 4 because my teacher told me if there's a negative in front, I should take it out as a common factor. That gives me 4t squared. Whoops, this should be a minus 20t minus 1. Okay, now my choices are to try to factor this. If I try to factor, I've got a number in front. And then 4 times 1 is 4. I don't think anything's going to add to give me 20. So I think I should probably do the quadratic formula. Notice I've taken this 4 out, and it's still legal for me to do A is 4, B is negative 20, and C is negative 1. I had to pause for a moment, so I'm not sure exactly where I stopped, but if you take out this negative 4, it makes your numbers a little bit smaller, and then all you have to do is use this as A, B, and C. So let's do this thing. We have x equals negative 20, which is positive 20, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 400, minus 4 times a, which is 4, times c, which is negative 1, all over 2a, which is 8. Okay, now I need to do the discriminant. So I'm going to go to my calculator here, and I need to do b squared, which is 400, minus 4 times a, which is 4, times c, which is negative 1, and that gives me 416. So I'll go back to my paper here, and that's equals 20 plus or minus the square root of 416 over 8. Now I'm going to see if 416 is a perfect square, because I can't remember. So control square root 416, and that gives me, do over, control square root of 416, and that gives me, nope, it's not a perfect square. So let me go back to my problem, and so I'm going to type this in exactly like this. Ready? Parentheses, 20 plus the square root of 416, close parentheses, divided by 8. I forgot to take it out of the square root, so watch how I do that. I told y'all to do that in class, and then I forgot to do it. I've got to jump outside of the parentheses, now divide by 8, and it is, I need a decimal, please. And so that gives me 5.04. So back to my work. This one gives me 5.04. Now back to my calculator. Remember, if I go up arrow twice, I went too many times, and then I hit enter, it will paste it. And then using my right arrow key, I go back to the positive and change it to a minus sign. Hit enter. I have negative 0.04. but that doesn't make sense for time. So my, how long will it take to hit the ground is 5.04 seconds. All right, so this time here is 5.04. The height of the ball here is 104. So my domain is going to go from 0 to 5.04 seconds. That's the amount of time. My range is going to go from 0 to the highest point, which is 104. All right, we finally finished this problem, and I hope you do a great job on your DCA tomorrow. Remember, some of you, it's going to be your retest and your DCA, so you do need to practice some of these problems. Have a great evening, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.